So my car breaks down a half-mile out of Harper's Valley. I walk the rest of the way into town. It's a fairly gullible backwoods community, which made fairly easy pickings for a con man like myself. Never really considered the whole morality of being a con man, but nobody got hurt. Hell, if you ask me, it was just a tax on stupidity. Yeah, I think you got a busted manifold. I can fix it by tomorrow. Won't cost you more than $50 or so. You got a hotel I can stay at? Place to get a stiff drink? Well, Parker's got a cabin he rents out. Ain't too far from the local tap. I'm telling you, something's spooking my cattle. You're pulling my leg. Ain't no coyote take down your cattle. Ain't no coyote, it's some Bigfoot or that chupa thingy from Mexico. I say you done drunk yourself in divisions and whatnot. So what do you do, stranger? I'm a coal miner out of Dabek, but not for long. Once I get to Henry, I'm gonna be a rich man. Got a contact on an old rich man's dead estate, real cheap. That's how the con goes. Somebody gets the idea to steal the claim from under me. They don't realize it's worth a lot less than they paid. Alright, meet you at the diner in Wexler once I pick up my car. Well, it wasn't just the manifold. I'll get it working for you by tomorrow. Alright, tomorrow's good, I guess. I'll need to use your phone. Sure, it's right inside the office. Time passed like molasses that day. No matter how hard I tried, I could not get my mind off the job. After a few hours, I got a headache and headed out to the bar. Maybe the booze will numb my worries. The bar was pretty much exactly the same as the day before, with all the same regulars. Well, except for one. Hey, Mr. Millionaire, how about you buy us poor folk around? You know some weasel stole it out from under me. I swear if I ever catch that little bastard, I'm gonna tear him limb from limb. Fairly quickly, they changed the conversation, and after a while, I was pretty drunk and pretty tired. Paid my tab and left for the cabin. About halfway there, I ran into the Mark, who figured out I cheated him. Quickly, the argument turned into a fight, and somehow or another, he ended up with a knife in his belly. I don't know how it happened, but it became apparent they'd find a way to blame me for his death. I figured that if I tore up his body enough, townsfolk would come up with some wild story about Sasquatch before thinking a person could have done this. I went back to the cabin to wash up and get some sleep. Surprisingly, I fell right asleep. Didn't even wake till about 10 a.m. Had a pretty bad hangover, too. The mechanic brought my car by, and to my surprise, the sheriff came with him.